The inside story of the planning, execution, rousing aftermath, and ultimate downfall of the kidnappers of Bill Tycoon Alfred Freddie Heineken, 1983, which resulted in the largest ransom ever paid for an individual. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Kidnapping Mr. Heineken. This movie came out back in 2015, had one nomination, and the actors that played in this is Jim Sturgis, Sam Worthington, Ryan Quanten, Anthony Hopkins, Mark Van Ewen, Thomas Cockrell, Jemima West, David Denkick, Kirk Roofshoot, Bella Van Doren, Kat Lindsay, Roy McCreary, Vince Canless, Natalie Maisel, Eric Godin, Billy Slaughter, Alex Collins, and Billy Lee. Alright, so my thoughts on this movie. Is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? I personally think it's actually a very good movie. Yeah, so let's go over everything before I give my rating. I'm already set to give my rating, but yet I do have to talk about everything overall. So, first of all, which one should I start with? Well, let's see. Let's start with the graphics. The graphics for its time and type, this movie came out in 2015. And I would have to say the graphics were good for its time. Yeah. It was good, considering what it was. And it was an action crime drama movie. Yup. More drama than action, but there is some action in there. Well, it's an action movie, like I just said. Let's talk about the action. I would have to say the action is actually, when there is action, it's actually really good. Very good at times. Just with the graphics, it doesn't look all that good, the action, because you put two and two together, the action and the graphics together, and it just doesn't match. It doesn't match this time around. Sometimes it matches. Most of the times it matches, but not this time. So, next thing to talk about would be the story. Let's leave the cast for last. The story behind us. I would have to say it's a really good plot. It's a really good plot. And it's written extremely well. Extremely well, yeah. The story would have to be one of the best parts of this movie. Yeah. Better than the action, which is good, because the movies should never be about the action. If the action is great, that's a bonus. A movie should be about either the story or the acting. And I'd say it delivered. It delivered with the story. But that being said, this was also based... forget what it said at the beginning. I think it was based on a true story, to be exact. Yeah, on a true story. And it's kind of sad that this happened in real life. But truth be told, it makes a pretty damn kick-ass good, very good movie. It does. It's too bad this happened in real life. Next part would be the cast. That's the final part. And I would have to say the cast actually did a great job all around. Yeah. And that's not my problem with the movie. That's not. I know what my problem is with the movie now. Coming to think about it, I do know what the problem is about this movie with me. But it doesn't lower it too much. It doesn't. Because everything else makes up for it. Everything else makes up for it for the most part. So, like I said, the acting, I wouldn't have any other way. I think all the actors played the part great. Hey, this movie also has Sir Anthony Hopkins. He's an amazing actor. And he's the best one though. He is. It doesn't surprise me. Because he's amazed me on so many levels in so many movies. Oh yeah. He's that great of an actor. From The Elephant Man to Silence of the Lambs. Yeah. Yep. He's that person. Those other ones, Fractal, that's another one. He was in though, yes. Him and Ryan Gosling. He was great. Like I said, no matter what I see him in, he's always such an amazing actor. Wouldn't have any other way. So, what's the problem that I have with this movie? If it's not the story really, and it's not really the acting, what is it about this movie that makes me kind of lower my rating a bit? It would have to be the pacing of the movie. Yeah. Sometimes it can be a turn off when the pacing is not exactly good, if you understand what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about the pacing is certain scenes that should be slow were fast, not good. Other scenes that were fast that should be slow, again, not good. And this movie does that from time to time in the movie. But sometimes it actually, the fastest for certain scenes does fit. The slowness for certain scenes does fit. But there's certain ones that it didn't exactly go all that well. The pacing was just not there. The pace of the movie was just not there. It wasn't. So, that being said, IMDb with all the users combined gives this movie a 6.1 out of 10. What do I think? What are my thoughts on this movie? I actually do find that this movie is actually a very good movie. And I have seen this one before. I think I've seen it twice before. But I've never done a review on it until now. And my rating, I'm looking at my rating right now on IMDb, and I actually agree with it still. I just saw this movie again. Oh yeah. And I give it a 7 out of 10. That's my rating. A 7 out of 10. I agree with my rating on IMDb. 7 out of 10. Awesome stuff. So if you love this movie, you did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I intend to do soon. I am out.